This conference will now be recorded.
So welcome to the first Project Prevent statewide meeting of the school year. We're excited to be here too. I see you say that in the chat in Kingston. Thank you guys again for joining us, and we do have several that are continuing to join, but this meeting is recorded, so it will be posted on our website, projectpreventar.org. When you go to the website and click under our calendar on the event calendar, you'll just check today's meeting. When you click on that, just how you can join the meeting, the recording will also be under that same date there. And it looks like Miss Booker has a student with her at Little Rock Excel. Yay! And we got your paperwork in today, Miss Booker, and we're working on your package that we're sending out. So some of you that receive mini grants from Arkansas Children's have already turned in your signed agreements. And once you do that, we're working on getting those uploaded in our system, but we're also sending you guys a package that is kind of a starter kit of information and just some things to kind of help get you started for the year. There's some other things that we can offer other chapters that are not necessarily receiving the mini grant, but we do have a lot of things that I want to go over and just kind of talk to all of you about today. So we'll go ahead and get started. And just to kind of kick off the year, I wanted to just kind of give you guys a little bit of guidance and just some suggestions on things that you can do this year. And first of all, you need to meet all of your chapter members. And I know you guys are working to organize your first meetings of your own. In the REACH guidebooks that we're sending out, there's a couple of icebreaker ideas so that you can get to know each other a little bit better. We have different size chapters from different size schools and church groups and after school programs. So some of you may already know each other really well, but some of you may be in the chapter with other students that you don't know at all. So get to know each other because hopefully you'll be working together on a lot of different projects all throughout the year and hopefully for the next few years to come. The other thing that I want to mention is the student guidebook. So these are being sent out in those starter kits, but we also have several copies available for some of you. If you don't necessarily receive the mini grant from Children's, we have plenty of these student guidebooks to share with you. And it is also, there's a digital copy that is on the website under resources. Is it under materials, Stephanie?
I think so.
Yeah, and so if you click on it, it will open it up and you can flip through it just like an ebook, and it'll turn the pages for you. But this guidebook is intended for all students of all ages in all different types of Project Prevent chapters. Our theme this year is REACH, and the idea is to get you guys to think about how you can reach your own goals, how you can reach out to others, whether to educate them about the dangers of tobacco and nicotine, to help them quit, whether that be your classmates, your family, your friends, your teammates, all the people that you come into contact with every day. So we're working on reaching out this year, and I think that the guidebook will come in really handy. Each letter in the word REACH stands for a different topic, so it would be great for you guys to work through maybe during your own meetings if you want to tackle one topic at a time. And there's some spots in there for you guys to make some notes, and then there's a calendar in the back. So I hope that you guys enjoy these. We worked really hard on them this summer, writing the content, and Stephanie created the design, and we're really proud of it and hope that you guys enjoy those. And we do have plenty, so again, just let us know if that's something that you need, and then the digital copy is available. And then the other thing that I want to mention too is just starting to think about your activities this year. And I know that the picture I have here is of two students that set up a table in El Dorado. This was Barton Junior High last year, and I believe it was last year. And this is something that we did a lot of, whether it was parent-teacher conferences or a fall festival or any type of event at your school or in your community. You guys did a great job of just setting up a table and providing information to people that were there. This may not be the case this year. We may not have a lot of opportunities to do activities that are in person, face to face, but we wanted to kind of give you guys some ideas of things that you can still do, whether you are in school or if you're virtual learning. We just got word that one of our chapters, Cross County High School, has been sent home. We don't know for how long, but the entire school has closed for a little while, and I know that that is very likely to be the case for any of you guys. So some ideas that we came up with. Stephanie, help me remember these. First, Ready, Set, Record, which we'll talk about in just a second. You guys can come up with all kinds of creative ways to be able to promote this in your schools and among your friend groups. And then, of course, like entering it yourself would be considered an activity. So we'll talk a little bit more about Ready, Set, Record. You want to talk about the posters or yard signs and like the door decorating that we've mentioned?
So another idea is we had posters or yard signs, which with that, if you wanted to like create your own, so say you created your own poster that talked about Ready, Set, Record or some of the other projects, and if you were able to safely maybe go around to places in your town like the library or any type of public buildings and ask if you could either hang them on the windows or on a board somewhere to get that out. And then yard signs, also something that you could create on your own and put them just in your yard, friend's yard. If you had friends or family members, you could reach out to them and ask if you could create a sign to put in their yard, and then anybody driving by could see those and maybe get interested and be like, hey, what's Ready, Set, Record?
And any of these messages could be, I mean, anything around, you know, vaping prevention or quitting, you know, tobacco products. So you can be really creative with those. Amazon sells blank yard signs with the little metal stand. A 10-pack is like $30. So if you have some funds, or those of you that will be receiving the mini grant, once that comes in, you'll have some funds to be able to purchase something like that. You may also have a local business that could provide those for cheaper than that, or maybe even make a donation. And those yard signs seem to hold up pretty well. A couple of years ago, we gave you guys the ones that said, welcome to our tobacco-free school, the no smoking, vaping, dipping signs. So you can just buy those that are blank and design them yourselves. For the door decorating, a lot of you guys did that during Red Ribbon Week in the last few years for your classrooms, which is a great idea, and it's a great way to get a lot of students involved, not just Project Prevent students, but different classes. But if you happen to not be in school when Red Ribbon Week comes around, or whenever you decide to do this, we thought maybe you could contact some of your local businesses and decorate the doors at your local library or city hall, or, you know, churches or just different places
Small
in town.
businesses, yeah.
And then Stephanie and one of her friends from her hometown just a month or two ago.
Yeah, back in May.
Oh gosh, it's been that long.
Right.
We shared it on social media, but they painted a mural on a wall in their hometown with a positive message that said, in a world full of darkness, be a light. And it's a big light bulb. It's on our Facebook and Instagram if you want to go back and look. But if you guys had a place in town that would be willing to let you paint a wall that maybe a little part of downtown that needs some sprucing up, and you could paint a positive message, I think that would be a really fun activity. Again, that wouldn't necessarily have to be done if you're in school. We talked about maybe writing like cards to classmates, whether that if you're, you know, in high school, maybe you write cards to elementary or middle school or even junior high students, or vice versa. It could be among just students of your own age, but just writing little like positive messages, and maybe even adding like a tobacco fact, that type of thing, which we have lots and lots of materials and links to give you good facts on the website too. So that would be something that could be done. And then the books that are in this picture here of the two students that set up their table, we gave last year, and we do still have some copies. And Ms. Booker, I'm sending you a couple right now in your box, but no thanks, but I'd love to dance and Smoking Stinks are great books for elementary students. And you could, if you can't visit an actual class, you know, in person, maybe you could Zoom into that class and read the book, or you could even record it and share the link so that students could hear those messages too. So all of those are just kind of some quick ideas for activities that you could tackle this fall. And I know that you guys will have a lot more ideas of your own too. What were you going to say?
And also another one with the books. We've talked about this before too, and I just thought of it when you were talking about books being an idea. But you could also, like she said, record or read these books. But another thing that would be fun, and if you're going to attend the conference, this might be a little activity too you could work on, but it would be super cool if you like wrote your own little book or worked as a chapter or a group or like in little groups of friends to make your own tobacco prevention book and come up with a storyline and pictures. You guys are so creative. So
Yes,
that's a good
I
idea
love that. I love that. And we have an example to share at the conference too. So yes, all great ideas. And if you have any that you are thinking of right now that you want to share with the rest of us, you can type it in the chat. And just as we kind of move along for the rest of today's meeting, we'll come back and share those with everyone. But I do want to keep going. We mentioned Ready, Set, Record. So it opens on Friday of this week. And as you remember, Ready, Set, Record runs for the entire fall semester. It won't close until January 8th. So you have a lot of time to work on these videos. If you're not familiar with Ready, Set, Record, students in grades 7th through 12th, it used to be 8th, we've moved it down to 7th now, can submit a 30-second video that addresses tobacco and nicotine. And there are some rules that go along with this, but the poster for this, the rule sheet, the prizes, which are cash prizes, you win money, all of that information's on the website. So please visit the website and read up on Ready, Set, Record. This will be a great activity that you guys can work on, especially if you happen to not be actually in school. So you guys could work on this virtually. You can have a team of up to 6 students. So there could be up to 6 of you on a team. Of course, you can just do it yourself. We have awesome videos every year that are submitted that we typically end up using 1 or 2 of them in an actual media campaign. One of the winners from last year was a Christmas themed video, and we'll be using that in December this year. So would love to have lots of submissions and lots of great videos to choose from. They'll be judged by a third party in January, and then we'll have a film festival that will be virtual again this year. Typically it's in person, but it'll be virtual, where we'll announce all the winners, play all their videos, and then award those prizes too. The other thing that we are really excited about is our youth-led FactFed annual conference that we do each year. This is for grades 7th through 12th. It is virtual this year, and we look forward to getting all of you back together next year at the 4-H Center because it's so much fun when we just have an auditorium full of students, and we just love conference day. But this year it will be a half day. It's free to attend. And it will be on October the 15th from 8:30 to 11:30 in the morning. So we have a lot of things planned. We're really excited about the different videos and sessions that we're going to share. This conference will move along really quickly. So the sessions will be anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes each, and then we'll be moving on to the next thing. So I think that you guys will not get bored. And again, it'll give you some great activities and ideas that you can work on throughout the rest of the year. So all of this information is on the website as well, and you can start signing up for the conference today. We just posted the registration link on the website. So I'd love for all of you to register to attend. We do have a limited number of t-shirts and things that we will send out for the first several that register. And I think I had mentioned to some of the advisors that students would need to register individually. That's no longer the case, but you will have to register each student individually if you do it for them, if that makes sense. So for example, if let's just say Lisa Academy, Miss Simpson goes in and registers herself, then there's an option for her to register additional students, and she would just put them in one at a time. Otherwise, students can register themselves individually. We just ask that hopefully you guys don't do both. So just make sure your students know if you're going to register for them or if they need to do it on their own. And the registration will be open to all of our Project Prevent chapters for 2 weeks, and then we're going to open it up to any student in any area of the state for a period of time after September 16th. So it's just open to you guys for now. So please get in and register. Let's see. If you have questions about the conference, please put those in the chat. And I see a couple of ideas coming through on the chat too. Really quickly, I just want to remind you that we meet every month for our Project Prevent meetings. And this is just our schedule for the year. All of these meetings are posted on the website in the calendar, and the link to connect is right there when you click on it in the calendar. And again, we'll post the recording in that same spot. But first Wednesday of every month from 12 to 12:30, just as a reminder. And then I kind of wanted to share with you our theme for the rest of our theme for each month throughout the year. We're just kicking off in September. I know most of you have just barely started school, so we just wanted to touch base and have a short, kind of kickoff meeting today. October, our focuses will be Red Ribbon Week and then our conference. In November, it's National Lung Cancer Awareness Month and the Great American Smokeout, so that'll be a big focus for us in November. In December, we're using our own theme that goes along with that Ready, Set, Record video that I mentioned. That's the gift of living tobacco free. So we'll have some more fun stuff to share with you for that. February is Heart Month. We'll also have the Ready, Set, Record Film Festival. And for our younger grades, we'll open My Reason to Write and Drawing for a Difference. So My Reason to Write is an essay project for grades 4th through 6th, and Drawing for a Difference is brand new this year, and it's an art contest for grades kindergarten through 3rd. So we'll be really excited to launch both of those, and hopefully you guys will be able to help us promote them as well. March is Take Down Tobacco, which used to be called Kick Butts Day. We organized a rally at the Capitol this past March that was unfortunately canceled, but we look forward to doing that hopefully in 2021. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to 2021 and just closing the books on 2020. April is Oral Cancer Month, and we'll focus on smokeless tobacco, and we should also be at the hosting the Arkansas Travelers Kids Days in April. So that's a great tie-in with baseball. And then May is World No Tobacco Day, and then we'll have a celebration just for the end of the year. So that's kind of just a look ahead for the school year. And I wanted to also let you guys know that your Project Prevent uniforms, these teal shirts that you guys received last year, we are doing the exact same shirt this year. So we're only able to provide these shirts to our new members. So if you have this shirt already and it's still in good shape and it still fits you, then we don't need to send you another one. But if you are a new member, then we are happy to send you this. I'll just need advisors to send me their shirt sizes. So that's our uniform for the year. Love for you guys to wear these every time you do an activity. This is Akron High School, and their chapter is actually their senior high girls basketball team, and their basketball coach is the chapter advisor. But they hosted a Project Prevent night at one of their basketball games where they put out a lot of information for parents, and they all wore their Project Prevent shirts when they ran out and for their warm-ups and their ball games. So it was really cute. I loved it. Let's see what else. Oh, Stephanie, you want to talk about social media?
So Trivia Tuesday is back. So exciting.
It's been so long.
Right? So hopefully you guys have all kept up with our social media, just because it's an easy way for us to share information and especially reach students. So we've continued posting through the summer, but it was obviously a little different. And so if you did keep up with it, you saw that over the summer, instead of trivia, usually during the summer we take a little break, but we did random polls, which were super fun.
I loved the polls.
They were fun too. So fun, and you guys seem to really enjoy it. But trivia is back now that the school year has started, which means there are chances for you to win prizes that we will actually send to you. And several of you guys have probably been winners before, but I'm sure we have new prizes in stock. So yesterday was our first Trivia Tuesday, and so obviously it's just every Tuesday. So be sure to get on there, and if you have new students or new chapter members, hopefully you will encourage them to follow us and they can participate and keep up with everything that's going on. And then also one last thing I'll mention is that today, if you go and look at our social media page, we have shared check it out, a feature on a student, and we did it last week too. And so Wednesday is kind of just going to be now if we have people that have a cool story or or send us a DM on our social media. We would love to get in contact with any of you guys and really showcase the cool things and cool ideas and cool stories that you have to share. So that's another thing that we are working on.
Oh, it sounds like we're having trouble with our audio. Okay. Okay, if you guys, let's see. It's working. Okay, thank you, Sheena. Thank you, guys. The recording will be posted, so if you missed any of that, but Stephanie was just talking about our social media, and if you guys, especially your new students, please share with them our handles at Project Prevent AR for Facebook and Instagram. We also have a YouTube channel. But this is a great way for us to connect with you guys. And every month for our statewide meeting, we'll announce the Trivia Tuesday winners as well. And of course, they'll get their prizes sent in because Stephanie will contact them to let them know that they've won. So just to kind of wrap up, I wanted to go back to some of the chats. Kingston loves the mural idea. I do too. And theirs was so cute. Tawana in Harrison's saying you talked about red ribbon statewide. Oh, hashtag on the yard signs. Thank you. So we had talked about using a hashtag on those yard signs for Red Ribbon Week, and we had talked about hashtag Red Ribbon Arkansas, and it's not already being used. So I like Arkansas spelled out, but hashtag Red Ribbon Arkansas I think would be something that we could use not only on the yard signs, but just for that entire week. So all of the activities that you guys do for Red Ribbon Week, and we'll talk about this again in our October statewide meeting, but yes, Tawana, thank you for reminding me. That way we can have a really keep track of all the activities that are going on for that week throughout the state. We'd also talked about maybe if we wanted to turn the yard sign activity into some type of contest, that we may do that too. And if you guys wanted to choose a winner among your chapter, and then each chapter send a picture of their winning yard sign, then we could work with some of our partners here at the hospital to choose an overall winner for the state too. So it's just kind of some ideas. Again, the website projectpreventar.org, it is still fairly new. It just launched in January. And then the world stopped in March. So if you haven't visited the website, everything that you'll ever need or need to know, you can most likely find there. But of course, you can always contact myself, Laura Taylor, or Stephanie Bell. We're the Project Prevent staff. We may possibly have a third staff person coming sometime this school year, which we're excited about. But for now, Stephanie and I are running this show, and we can help you with anything that you need for your chapters. Or anything, any questions that you may have as well. So just to kind of recap, we're excited to get started this school year. We're excited to see all of the awesome things that you guys do. So please, when you do activities, take pictures and share them with us, whether you email them or share them on social media and tag us, that'd be great. And of course, for all of the chapters that are actually completing activities, we need you to report those on the website as well. There's just a simple activity report that you can do. That way that we can keep up with all of the wonderful work that's being done throughout the state. So when you go to the website, there's a option to report an activity. So please be sure to do that. And I'll follow up with an email on that every Friday. So if you're on our email list, you get a Project Prevent weekly update on Fridays. So I'll be sure to include that too. So before we close, does anyone who is either on the meeting, or if you want to unmute, if you have any questions, or if you want to type in the chat, just we'll take a few minutes for questions. Hopefully our audio issues are done. I felt like this statewide meeting came so soon, but it's because school started so late. So I know this is just what, the second week of school?
Yeah, I guess so.
Normally we don't start this soon. And I know you guys are crazy busy right now, but just please let us know whatever we can help you with. Okay, well, if you guys don't have any questions or need anything from us at this time, of course, you can always email or call us. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Kingston. We're excited too. So yes, please just contact us. Let us know what you need. And we are so excited to get started. And this recording will be posted on the website on the calendar under today's meeting date. Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of the week.